Was it easier for you to get back into the NFL because of your ability and your title and the fact that you was a first-round draft choice, even though the collapse of the USFL? Was it hard? Was you frowned upon returning back into the
No, I
NFL?
was not. I picked up the phone. I'll tell you how the story went. I was down in New Orleans. The time the guy that was my agent at that time was Bud Holmes. He's also Walter Payton's agent, but Hanford Dixon's agent at the time. So he took me. He's like, "Come on, let's go to a game." So I go down. He also represented the Saints. So I went to a game with him at a suite, and I'm like, "I know I can." I said, "But I know I can still play this game." So the doctor told me not to play, but I know I can play. And so I said, I'm gonna go back home and start working out. So I built my own weight room. Like all these kids now, we gotta have somebody to motivate us and train us, blah, blah, blah. I built my own weight room, started working out on May 1st, went to the park 2 times a day and ran in the middle of the freaking heat. Then in my weight room, I had heaters on both ends of the corners. And I got up to 100, 130 degrees out in there. I said, I'm just going to bust my butt. I asked God, I'm going to back up. I asked God, give me the strength for 3 months of my life to be in the best shape ever. And I'll do it and do whatever I got to do to try to make the NFL team. And that's what I did. He blessed me to be able to go through those 3 months. But I started out with guys supposed to be working out with me. But when it got to that heat in that weight room, and I shit that dope, it was over. I was in there by myself.
They dropping like flies.
The only person stuck with me was my grandmama sitting outside the doggone weight room until I come out. When I come out from working out, she go back in her house, and I go to the track and run. That's what happened.
Were there moments, and that's the transition back to the NFL, and you had to go back into the gym, and I've done that, asking for that extra, when you feel like what just happened, and you ask for that moment. Did you, after you went back, did the thought of maybe I need to do something else, I'm burnt out, ever set in?
Nope, that never set in. I didn't go back to try to make the money. I went back for the dream that I saw when I was a kid, the dream that me and my homeboys talked about, the dream that Mr. Alvell Henson told me as a 8-year-old playing out there on that football field. He walked up to me as an 8-year-old and said, I'm going to see you playing on Sunday. You think about the guy, Richard, who said, Miss Seller, you got $1 million baby. So that's the reason I went back. The people that was around me, the people who told me that I was going to make it, the people that gave me the support, my mom, my grandma, she was stern. Those days, I think about those days, she used to wash my uniform, make sure all my stuff was clean, make sure I got to school on time, make sure those people like that, people don't, people don't know the I guess the drive and the people who come in your life that's there for you when everybody else is asleep or everybody else doing other things. You got your grandmama, your mom, your granddad. They taking their time out of their life to make sure that your life is going to be perfect or try to be perfect. So I think about that. And I cry sometimes about that. They going on, but I got to carry that on with my grand.
Yep.
You talked about your friends. How many of your friends that you're still close to actually played in the NFL with you, alongside you? Because that was the dream that you guys had.
Well, they didn't. Charles and didn't make it, but they did make it to college. But then Charles we call him Treat, but his brother ended up playing for the Saints 15 years, and we were all in New Orleans. So I still talk to the friends I played with the Rams. I see them now. They, like I say, a lot of them are just around in this area. And but my personal friends, they didn't make it to. Well, Alvin went to the Cowboys for a while, but that's about it. But we still talk. It ain't changed. We still talk crap, jank, whatever.